What's up, guys? I'm BTC. I got a whole bunch of awesome news for you today, including a way to get more free tokens to nab yourself another one of those Overwatch League skins, and also an update on new items that are going to be added to the game, some potential Hanzo changes, and what's going on with the Blizzworld map. So first up is going to be an update on the Blizzworld hybrid payload map. This was announced last year at BlizzCon, and then shortly after was put on the PTR. In fact, it's still on the PTR, so you can go and try it out if you haven't already. Now, it feels like this map has been on the PTR for a lot longer than the maps usually are. Like, what was it? Oasis, Horizon, and Junkertown were all on the PTR, but it seemed like they were there for a lot shorter of a time than Blizzworld has been. So people are asking, when is it actually going to be brought over to the live server? And Jeff Kaplan on the forums, he did address this a bit. He said, "We've always been pretty clear about early 2018 as the release date for both the map and the items." So a lot of people kept thinking early 2018 was going to mean January, but it looks like Jeff Kaplan is kind of hinting that no, it's probably going to be a little bit later on. He then continues and says, "The map is very close. We've had to fix a few things like the fact that Torb's turret would get destroyed if you built it on the Flight to Duskwood ride. There's also a lot of invisible collision that goes into all maps that prevents players from getting into weird or stuck places, and also just makes things like Lucio's wall ride or Genji Hanzo wall climbing work better. We also had to do a ton of optimization on Blizzworld. It's the map that has the most stuff in it. Getting it to run fast is super important to us." So it seems like the map is pretty much done, but they need to kind of work out a few of the little mechanical things that may not seem like a big deal, but will actually have a pretty big impact when you're actually playing the map. They're kind of like hidden behind the scenes stuff that they need to fix. Now, just a quick reminder, if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, because anytime awesome stuff comes out, I'll be sure to let you guys know all the important details. So subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss any of it. And speaking of new stuff, he also answered some questions about all of the new items that are going to be added to the default loot box. Now, it seems like the Blizzworld and all of these new default items are going to be released at the same time, kind of in one big patch. But as far as what we can expect for these new items, people asked if we were going to get some non-Blizzworld things, and he answered most of the new stuff is not Blizzworld related, as a matter of fact. Also, the new stuff is the whole range of items, not just skins. So highlight intros, emotes, sprays, etc. If you guys really dig the Blizz stuff, then we'll make more of that in the future. We love doing it. Also, in response to a question about what characters are going to be getting stuff, he said that there's stuff for all the heroes, but not all of it is the same tier. Some will get legendary stuff, some epic. A lot of that was based on who had gotten stuff recently and who hasn't, and how many items those heroes had in those categories. It also seems like we've already seen some of the stuff that's going to be included with this new update, and that is some of the victory poses. For example, on the main screen right now of Overwatch, you have this right here, and you can see that Tracer is using a victory pose that currently isn't in the game. So this is very likely one of the things that's going to be added. Also, we have the new highlight intro from Winston. This was originally used during the advertisement for BlizzCon, but again, nothing like this is in the game, and it very much resembles what a highlight intro is, so it's almost certain that this is going to be one of the things that gets added as well. Next up are some potential changes for Hanzo. So he was asked on the forums what they're planning to do with some of the lower tier characters, and he responded by saying, "We were experimenting with Hanzo today, but any changes there are a ways off. We still need to be happy with what we're trying before we go to PTR or discuss things outside of the team." Now, I know this isn't a whole lot of information to go off of, but if you remember, a couple months ago, they also gave a pretty vague statement about possible Hanzo changes. So the fact that they're still doing it leads me to believe that they're changing the character in a way that's more significant than just, some number changes here or there. Maybe some damage or some health or whatever it happens to be. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't think they're going to be doing like a total redesign of the character or anything, but whatever they do change, it's probably going to be a lot more significant than just, oh, we increased the damage on this or lowered the damage on that or whatever. And now, one of the things that they could do is actually adjusting the hitbox for the arrow projectile, because that has been problematic ever since the game came out. In some cases, the hitbox for the arrow is way too large, and in other cases, the arrow might just completely go through a character as if it wasn't even there, similar to Doomfist's Ghost Punch bug. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And the last thing for today is you can get another 100 League tokens for free. So when they added all of those Overwatch League skins yesterday, everyone got 100 tokens, which was enough to get one skin of your choice. But now you can get another 100 tokens and another skin by simply signing up for the Overwatch League newsletter. So all you have to do is go to the link. I'm going to put it down below. This is the official Overwatch League site. You just sign up for their email, their little newsletter thingy, and then they're going to include 100 tokens on your account, and you'll be able to get another skin of your choice. Now, the email that you give them has to be the one that you use for your Battle.net account. So that's how they're going to associate it, and that's how they'll give you those 100 free tokens. Also, one minor thing, you also have to have your account in good standing. So if you've been banned or silenced or something like that recently, then you're not going to be eligible for it. So that's what it is. So there's your update for today, guys. Go get yourself some free tokens and another Overwatch League skin. Also, I just added a bunch of awesome new designs to my store, and there's a pretty big sale going on right now. You can get 18% off your entire order. All of the codes and stuff are right there on the store page. The link for that is down below, so go check that out. Also, don't forget to join my Discord server. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. The links are down below. Thanks for watching. Remember, always blame the controller, because it's never your fault. Also, special thanks to all my Patreon supporters for helping to make this all possible. If you'd like to see what kind of cool rewards you can get for supporting the channel, check the links on screen and down below.